Welcome to another X-Ray University video. Now, in this series, we looked into BGAs, QFNs, some of the background on X-ray inspection. So today, we're going to be looking at the next type of component that's a bit of a challenge to inspect and assemble: through-hole via or barrel fills. Through-hole vias or barrels, for a while, people migrated to surface mount, and as a result, fewer and fewer through-hole vias have been used. Some people said they were going to be obsolete and no one will ever use through-hole vias again, but it's hard to beat the mechanical integrity of a via going through the board to give you that extra strength needed for connectors so that cables don't get just pulled out from the board. So they're used widely, and that's why we still have to inspect them. So I have a board here I'm going to put in the system, and we're going to take some X-rays, and they're going to show you how to find and how to determine if a barrel fill is good or not. Now, some of it will depend on what kind of products you are manufacturing, if they're class 1, 2, or 3. So I recommend going to IPC and seeing what kind of barrel fill percentage you need to get on your through-hole vias. So let's put the board in. Now, it's important to know that this is a vertical system, meaning that the X-ray source and the X-ray sensor are in a vertical line. So what I'll have to do is I have to place the source. I'm going to put the board vertical so that we can have a perspective view on that. All right? And here you have it. So we have 4 pins of this through-hole connector. And as you can see here, so that's the bottom, the top side of the board, the bottom of the board where the connector is assembled. And in this case, the solder filled about 75% of the barrel. In this case, the solder barely filled the fillet on the bottom of the board. Now, it's important to note that this, and even this one could have been passes, right? Because from the top, if you just do a visual inspection, from the top, they look shiny, and you can see the ring of solder around the fill on the top. When you do an X-ray inspection, is when you can actually see how there's no fill on this barrel, which mechanically can be drastic for this assembly, because as you can see, there's no mechanical connection between the pin and the barrel. And over time, this pin can wobble inside the barrel, breaking the top connection, eventually breaking the whole electrical connection between the pin and the board. So let's move this a little bit more. So here you can see what a good fillet looks like. Here's the pin of the connector, that's the board, and you have a nice solder fillet on the bottom of the board, a nice solder fillet on the top of the board, completely filling. This is what you want to see. That's a failure. You have less than half of the barrel filled, and here you have a 75% fill. Again, this is what you're going to see. This is ideal. Now, what we did here, I went ahead and flipped the board 90 degrees so we can see the fillet from the top. So this square is the pin seen from the top. As you can see, this is completely empty barrel. This barrel is 25% filled, and this one here on the right is 100% filled. So through-hole vias or barrels are here to stay. They're not going anywhere, so you might as well learn how to inspect them properly using X-rays. Optical inspection is not enough. As I showed you, they can be very misleading, or you can see the fillet on the top and nothing inside the barrel. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, don't forget to subscribe to our channels on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, all that stuff. And reach out to us at creativeelectric.com if you have any questions. Thank you.